Hey, so I think it is so important that we surround ourselves with like-minded people and like-minded energy. And I'm going to take a moment and explain the reasons why in just a moment. Did you know that your friends, your family members, the people that you surround yourself with are a reflection of who you are and of your state of being? Well, this is true. As we grow up as kids, our family members, our friends, even our culture condition us and train us to be a unique individual. As you progress forward in your life, what happens is, you have a state of being. It's called your resting state of being. And this resting state of being consists of your thoughts, your emotions, and your memory. That's your energetic state of being. Well, that energetic state of being actually affects the environment that you are in. It affects the people that you will attract into your life, and it will affect the circumstances you're going to be dealing with when you move forward into your future. So if you want to change your life, if you want to attract more positive and enjoyable experiences to yourself, if you kind of want to get out of your rut, if you feel like you're in a rut, then you need to change your state of being. And the people around us are a direct reflection of that state of being. Many times I meet people who are just so tired of the same thing over and over and over again. They wake up, they do the same things, and they don't find any real joy in their lives, and they want something more. They want something bigger and grander for themselves. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be a new job, it can be a new car, it can be better friendships, but they still continue to do the same thing every single day. As you are working on your state of being, as you're trying to overcome some of your own personal internal challenges, I think it is very important that we be very selective with the people that we surround ourselves with and the people we choose to invite into our experience. Here's a really great example of what I'm talking about. I once had a client who was trying to get to know many people, and she began to date. And when she began to date, she met an individual and kind of fell in love with this person. And they spent a lot of time together. They decided to take a trip to someplace out of town with a group of friends. It's kind of like a group date trip type thing. And on the trip, the person that she was dating, they got a little too tipsy, they got a little too drunk, and they got a little too lax in their behavior. And they actually became very aggressive and very physical. And they became so physical that they actually scared my client. Now, my client's mind at that moment, they were trying to figure out what to do about the situation. Because here it is, here's an individual who you care about, you're really starting to become attached to, and you want to continue to build a life with this person because you've already established these ideas in your head that this is the person you maybe should be with. But then this happens. And so at that moment, there's a decision, there's a choice that the person has to make. Are they going to accept that this is okay, that this is allowable, or are they going to make a different choice? Well, my client just so happened to be friends with other people who had had similar experiences in their lives. And they kind of talked her into thinking that this was okay. This was a norm. This was something that, they were just they drank a little too much, they were out of control, or they weren't in control of their faculties. And you have to kind of give them a chance to make it up to you and so forth. So by being surrounded by these people, they normalized the behavior and they made it okay to be treated like this. And so my client, because of the people she was surrounded by and the reflection of energy, she decided to go ahead and embrace the behavior and acknowledge that it was okay. Well, even though that behavior didn't really surface again regularly, that relationship did come to a disastrous end, and there was a lot of red flags there that should have been paid attention to. Now, I would say that maybe this is the universe's way of having given her an opportunity to decide, is she going to be with someone who's going to treat her well, or is she going to be with someone who is going to treat her not so great? And even though that behavior did not return, it was still a decision. It was still a choice about the energy itself, because that energy is part of a package. Aggressive, physical energy in that way is part of a package. It's part of a energetic state of being. So either she was going to embrace the person and the way they were treating her at that level, or she was going to say, no, I deserve something better. I want something more. This is unacceptable behavior for me. Because of the people that she was surrounded by, she decided, this is normal behavior, it's okay, and she decided to go with that option, and of course it didn't really end very well. The people around you are a direct reflection of who you are and who you're choosing to be. And if you are choosing to be someone who experiences things in a certain way, or would like to have certain experiences like a healthy relationship, then you have to be surrounded by people who understand what that means. That doesn't mean you should go and switch out all your friends and find people who all have healthy relationships. I don't know. I mean, people have issues in their relationships, but be aware, be mindful that if the people that you surround yourself are not necessarily the best influence on you or the best reflection of who you want to be, then maybe you need to start looking at other options. And this gets really tricky because this also includes family. And there are many times in my life where I have had to make the decision, either I was going to allow others to be consistently in my life, or if I was going to keep them at arm's length because they were family members. And I did decide to keep certain people at arm's length because they were family members, because it wasn't in my best interest, it wasn't healthy for me, and quite frankly, my state of being was residing in a different place and didn't match up with theirs. So why would I want to bring those individuals into my experience, into my everyday awareness, into my energetic vibration, so to speak, only to contaminate that, only to, affect the hard work that I've been doing with all of my energy for myself, for my own life. So the people around you, take a good look. Take a look at the people around you. Are they coming from a place of love? Are they coming from a higher vibration? Is that someone you really, really need to have in your life? Start to take stock. Look at the people that you surround yourself with and try to make better choices. And I can almost guarantee you that your life will improve based off of the baseline level of energy that is supported by those around you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. If you want to see more like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you are on Facebook or on YouTube. And also don't forget to share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel, or follow me on Facebook by clicking the like button. I look forward to our next video together. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.